All right, here is your book for simple machines. Simple machines. So if we look at the cover, we've got some examples of some simple machines. We see that we've got a hammer and a knife and a pulley. Simple machines. Again, this is a science book, so this is a non-fiction book. A non-fiction book. Right? We expect to learn something about simple machines. All right. There are many kinds of machines. Most machines make doing work easier. They do this by reducing how much push or pull is needed to do work. It is hard to imagine life without machines to help people do work. Some machines are simple. They have very few parts. They are called simple machines. A hammer is an example of a simple machine. It's a picture of a hammer. Simple machines have been around for thousands of years. Early humans probably used a wooden pole to move heavy rocks. The pole was one of the first simple machines. There are four main types of simple machines. A lever is one kind of simple machine. It makes work much easier. A bottle opener is a lever. It makes it easier to open a bottle. An inclined plane is another kind of simple machine. It makes work much easier. The ramp is an inclined plane. There's your ramp. It makes it easier to move things into a truck, or here in Malaysia, a lorry. The inclined plane uses less force than lifting things straight up and into the truck. But with the inclined plane, you have to move things a greater distance. And that kind of makes sense when we think about our work equation that we studied before, where work equals force times distance. So if we want to keep the work the same and we're decreasing the force that's needed, then we need to increase the distance. The wedge is a simple machine. It makes work much easier. It is really two back-to-back inclined planes. A knife is an example of a wedge. It makes it easier to cut things. A pulley is a kind of simple machine. It makes work easier. The flagpole has a simple pulley. The pulley makes it easier to raise, go up, and lower the flag. Sometimes two or more pulleys are combined. Put them together like this. They reduce the amount of push or pull needed to do work. A wheel and axle is another kind of simple machine. It makes work much easier. Sounds like simple machines make work easier. A doorknob is a steering wheel. A doorknob and a steering wheel are wheels and axles. The doorknob makes it easier to open a door. The steering wheel makes it easier to turn a car. In time, people learned how to combine one or more simple machines. These machines are called compound machines. A can opener is a compound machine. A bulldozer is also a compound machine. It has many moving parts. The can opener has three simple machines. The turning knob on the can opener is a wheel and axle. The hinged handles form a lever, and the cutting part is a wedge. Of course, we have an index, which tells you on which page you can find each of the topics. So again, boys and girls, the only way you're going to get better at this is to practice it, practice it, practice it, practice, over and over and over again. By the time we move on to another book, I should see 100 views on this video. Please practice, practice, practice.